Show with Justin Allegri.
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Starting out in the NL West, the Los Angeles Dodgers launched 7 home runs in this one as they toppled the Rockies 17-5. Their win streak continues now at 17 straight. The Brew Crew combined to give up just 5 hits as they made short work of the Padres 9-1. They are on a roll with 8 straight victories. The Buccos combined for a 4-hitter as they defeated the visiting Giants 5-2. The St. Louis Cardinals totaled 13 hits as a team as they got a road win against Arizona 9-4. The Cincinnati Reds earned the 3-game series sweep as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 3-1. Jose Urena got his 3rd win this season, leading Miami past the Mets 6-5. The Phillies got 12 hits in this one as they crushed the Cubs 9-2. The Chicago White Sox knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the Red Sox on the road 4-3. Brandon Lau swung the bat well with 3 hits, leading the Rays past the Twins 4-3. The New York Yankees knocked out 12 hits as a team as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 6-1. It was their 7th straight victory. The Baltimore Orioles swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 11-7. The Indians put together 10 total hits as they defeated the visiting Tigers 6-1. It was their 5th straight victory. The Mariners broke up their 5-game losing skid as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 5-4. Anthony Rendon had a home run and 3 RBIs as the Angels disposed of Houston 5-3. He also extended his hitting streak to a modest 8 straight. Jacob Junis won his 4th game thus far as the A's took care of the Nationals 3-2. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.
What's up, Sports Show? How you feeling, man? We coming in here to get some gaming in today. You know what I'm saying? Since the draft is on the night, so yeah. But I'm gonna check that video out too, man. I appreciate you coming through, man. Oh, so they moved Bryce Harper right there to wait. Hold up. You telling me that Yamamoto is no longer the pitcher for the NL All-Star voting? Wow. Hold on, let me put something in the chat right quick. That's why I hate having big ass thumbs. All right, we ready. That's crazy. Hold on, I gotta go see this. Oh, he just moved down one. Wait, this nigga pitched 103 innings? What? His whip is 0.82. His ERA is a little bit higher than Yamamoto's. Wait, Tommy Lee, he got 20K, bro. Y'all better stop playing, fool. But he probably make the team. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He probably make the team. Tommy Lee probably makes the team. But I'm not sure. But anyway, let's get into this game. I know y'all been waiting. So, Clayton Kershaw. Is this our last game against the Rockies? Yup. And then we go to Seattle. St. Louis. We home against St. Louis. So. I wonder what's. Matter of fact, I'm gonna play a game one day in retro mode. Cause I've never played that. Like, what the fuck is excuse me, in retro mode? All right, so let's go, man. We here. Partly cloudy, really? We can't get no sun. Ooh, Tommy Lee is. Ooh, he like, oh, I'm tired. Oh, I'm tired. Shohei's 92, Tommy Lee 93. Yoshinobu, that nigga undefeated. That nigga undefeated. Man, I want to start playing with DH, man. Man, fuck that. Where's the DH? How you fucking lineups? Oh, here it is, lineups. Okay. Cause this the lineup I want. DH. Mookie Betts the DH. Or I could put somebody else at the DH. How do you do it though? Oh no, cancel. I just figure it out next game. Like I said, I don't know how to do that DH shit. Like, cause I hate. That's why my pitchers be so fucking tired all the time. Now you said partly cloudy, nigga, so we gonna keep that shit there. We got Clayton. It's a beautiful lineup, nigga. Let's see, can I hit my 50th home run today? Brandon Nimmo hot. I like to look at all these motherfuckers before I can get it in. Damn.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Colorado Rockies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Dodgers look to extend their historic winning streak to 18 right after this. Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
At the plate, Jonathan Daza. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there for strike one, 0-1. Zero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Another strike.
That's right, LA.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Strike right here.
Ground ball foul down the left side. And it's fouled away.
What's up, Orman? How you feeling? And me hanging on, Jonathan Daza. He hanging on.
The 0-2 once more.
Got.
popped up. Freeman over to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I'm looking for a big performance from Nolan Arenado. He's hitting over .330 on the season, and when you think about that, that's basically one hit every third at bat. That's the type of guy you want in your lineup because you know every day he's going to come ready and he's going to produce.
Stepping in now, Cesar Hernandez. He swings and grounds it to short. Reined in on to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
The third baseman, Nolan.
And how's everybody feeling today?
Digging in, Nolan Arenado. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Man, I like that man in 2001. I'm not even gonna lie. That was a cool little stream you did last night. I see you finally fixed it.
The pitch. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be giving that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today.
This is a
Questioning the
fluctuate or
strike zone.
fluctuate.
One pitch is a strike on the
Look at
outer
the
half. The next
fluctuate.
time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
Ball and 2 strikes. The count now
Swinging.
with the bases empty and 2 away.
Swinging.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Hit in the air to center field. Woodson is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score.
No Mookie today.
Alec Bettinger will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
Coming to the plate now, Corey Woodson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Corey Woodson.
Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Daza is right there, 1 down.
Batting second.
Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
At the plate, Anton Page, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
Yeah, the Rockies up.
These Rockies
Are you talking about
guys,
on here
they come
or
in
in
not
real
exactly
life?
setting
I'm about to
the
say,
world
them
on
Rockies
fire
looking
as they've
bad
dropped
this
5 of
season.
their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Daza will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Batting third. The third baseman, Christian Carter.
Stepping up now, Christian Carter. He's been swinging a hot bat in the series with 7 base hits coming in. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Liner
There we
toward
go.
right center.
Spank it.
Daza is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Dodgers retired on just 4 pitches. We are still scoreless. Settling in now, Brandon Nimmo. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home.
That's when you ball at 300.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Straight.
0-1.
And the pitch.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it
last
remains
bowling game
0-2.
I ever played was on the PlayStation 1 10-pin bowling. That was my shit.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Woodson is there, and he has it for the first down.
That is fair.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And fellas, the one thing I'm excited about today is watching this team flash the leather, picket and grin. In the National League, this team has the highest fielding percentage. That screams to their pitchers taking them to some nice steak dinners on the road.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll enter play with an average of 311, 13 home runs, and 47 RBIs.
12 years old. I would love to go again.
Here comes the 0-1.
Ooh,
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
You know what's crazy about
Here's
that?
Corey Seager.
2
as
up,
he
2
looks
down.
at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Virginia
He's got the
and
average
Atlanta
to 321.
has the
11
same
home
saying,
runs
right?
and
But they say it
43
differently.
RBIs.
Like Atlanta, they say peace up, A-town down, right? But Virginia says
The wind up
2 up,
and
2
the
down,
0-1.
because it's the same thing. Peace up
To
is,
third. He's right there.
come on, what you doing?
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. In now, Darnell Mason having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
I think I fucked around and accidentally
First
put this
pitch
on
coming,
beginner
here
and
it
that
is.
fucking experience, but it's all good.
Hard on the ground towards short. He's got it.
A nice one
Close
experience.
play
How
at
about-
first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
The first baseman, Freeman.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First offering on its way. Lined hard toward
Freed.
right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard and good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
No, that's my favorite team, bro.
Stepping in, Kenny Lofton. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Here we go.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We'll move to the third with no score.
Yeah, I accidentally put that shit on beginner. I was wondering, like, why the fuck the arrows and shit on?
Welcome back to Dodger Stadium, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their boys in blue this season. Entering the day, they rank in the upper echelon of several pitching categories, and that doesn't go unnoticed around the clubhouse. One of the position players told me, our pitching staff has a calming influence on the entire team. We know they're going to keep us in games, and flat out, they just get the job done, and that helps everyone play more relaxed and confident. It appears this group of pitchers is a real cornerstone of this ball club, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here's Ryan McMahon now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And now a pitch on the way. Fouled off.
Because I was rushing this shit.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight
good Twins your favorite
pitches.
team?
I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
That'll bring up Tony Walters. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The windup and the 0-1. A strike called in the upper part of the zone.
Say this. I'm gonna take.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Take this dub right here.
Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the pitch.
So now to the plate, Alec Bettinger. Fouled away.
What's up here? How you feeling,
Third inning,
bro?
no score to this point. Strike 2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. A swing and a ground ball to third.
I don't like that.
Cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Now at the plate, Jalen Miller, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
Oh, that's how you say good morning?
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line towards center field.
What the freak is
Doesn't.
going
That's
on?
thrown straight back, but he has it for the first down.
The catcher.
A reminder that Dodger baseball continues all season long here on the show. There you get a look at what's coming up over the course of the next 7 days. Standing in, Will Smith.
Where you from, bro?
And as you take a look at the splits
Man,
here, he's
where you
actually
from and what
better
high school
against
did you go to
right-handed pitching this
that
season.
teaches motherfuckers German. The most I'm
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
my bad. There we go.
That's a hit.
About
The
time,
first
huh?
in this game for the Dodgers.
You think there's any justice in the game, watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Standing in now, Clayton Kershaw.
Yep,
as
yep.
he drives a liner to right center. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Center fielder, Torrey Woodson.
Ready for another chance? Corey Woodson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed
Yeah,
it.
hell
With
yeah,
this
man.
guy's
Bring
big
energy
power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Could have been trouble.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Hold up, let me see. My bad, I ain't going nowhere. I'm looking something up on Google right now. Hold up. Hopefully this how you do that shit. This car, hold up. Cause alright, options, cause I'm not the sliders, gameplay. Beginner. That's what I'm saying. Alright, so it gotta be dynamic or Hall of Fame. Because I use motherfucking legend. Is it legend? Cause I use experience. So I'm like, which one is experienced? Because I'm like, at the beginning of the game, you could choose beginner. But I forgot to fuck around and change it to experience because y'all see me from at every game. Y'all have never seen me play this shit on beginner. Because I'm like, this shit, it's too many balls coming straight down the middle inside the zone, man. Let me see this one. Apply.
Into the box, Anton Page, as it's on the ground toward the hole. And
need
it's through
one?
into right field for a base hit. Now it's cut off. The throw to the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. Dodgers strand a couple. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Standing in, Jonathan Daza back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
All right, what about, I forgot about the pitching. I see. All right, there we go.
Now the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
This shit looking like a game now. We get our ass kicked, I'm going to be pissed, but there we go.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
Man, I'm blessed, dog. Just went to a motherfucking interview yesterday, so just waiting to hear back.
High drive, left field and deep. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
The batter, number 7.
Opportunity now to take a look into some of the future plans for the Dodgers as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent minor league action. At the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. Down the third baseline. Reined in. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
So what y'all up to today? You know what I'm saying? What's on y'all agenda?
First pitch on its way.
Appreciate
fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. Arenado is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling you know it is as a hitter when that pitcher has nowhere to go on the inner half of the plate.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And the pitch on 2-1.
Got it.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Right there.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Woodson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score.
You know what I'm saying? The games you be playing and shit. Like.
At the plate, Christian Carter, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
The windup and the 0-1. Line drive, base hit to right. So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out their half of the fourth as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently third best.
Okay, I'm about to come up to the plate, get my number 5 vote, trying to.
Stepping in now, Darnell Nelson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
There we go.
Finally, that's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Carter aboard here at first with nobody out. That one's in there on the black. 2-1.
Come on, man, throw to me. I need number 5 vote. I need that number 50.
Has a look, now the pitch.
Dang. 2-2.
Hammered the other
gone?
way to deep
Is it
right
gone?
field.
Is it
Looking
gone?
up is Nimmo.
Is he got
Out
number
of
50?
here
Number
into the
50,
visitors'
nigga.
bullpen.
Number 50.
A 2-run blast to straightaway
Number
right
50.
field. So a milestone here. And even 50 home runs on the year now. And the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
It's so rare to see a guy put up 50 dingers in a season, especially in recent years. Well, he just did. It's been incredible to watch. What a season.
Number 50, nigga.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
What's up, Sports Show? Number 50 player. Number 50. Number 50, nigga.
1-1 to the Dodgers'
Number
first baseman.
50.
2 runs, 5 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far.
Oh, nigga.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Man, appreciate that, y'all. Man, that shit feel like I really did it, but shit.
Pitch on the way.
50.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating
within the
a lot
past
better.
2 months, I've hit for a cycle, a grand slam, and a
2-2.
milestone. Damn.
Pulled toward right center
That's
field.
Yeah, I saw that.
Daza is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
50, bruh.
Now
At
batting,
home, bruh.
the right fielder.
No steroids.
Teddy.
All energy drinks.
Lofton.
All energy
Now at the
drinks,
plate,
marijuana,
Kenny
edibles,
Lofton.
nigga. No steroids. No steroids, bro.
First delivery to him on the way.
What he say, hitting for the cycle is hard. Fuck yeah, bro. Do you know how many games I done came close this season already to hitting to a cycle? But when they get to that
2
last
runs,
one I need
5
for a
hits.
cycle,
No errors
I
for
fail.
the Dodgers thus far. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
Weed is a hell of a drug, yeah. I took a piece of that edible before I stepped up to the plate.
Nothing in
That
2
ball
count,
had some colors
and
on
the
it when it
pitch.
left the stadium.
And a swing and a miss, so the NL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Hitting for a triples hard.
Into the box now, Jalen Miller.
Yeah, I love edibles too. But
As
you want
the
to know why
first pitch
hitting
to
for
him
a
is
triple is
taken
harder
low
than
and away
hitting
for
3 home
ball
runs?
1. He's
Because
0 for 1
most
thus
players
far.
don't have the speed to get around all 3 bases. You know what I'm saying? Like, but a lot of people don't know this is how you hit a triple. If you're right,
The
if
1-0.
you're right-handed, You got to hit it into the far right corner.
I don't blame him for not coming
But you
over
gotta
the
have
hard
speed
to
with
place.
that
He
shit, too. You
circled
gotta
this
hit that
guy
shit
on
in
the
the far
lineup
right corner.
card when he got to the yard today.
Bouncing over the
He's
wall,
been
you gotta
swinging
make it
one
hard
of the
for them to
hotter
get.
bats in the game.
Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field.
Ground rule
And
double.
now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. To the plate now, Will Smith. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
What's his name? I'm gonna look that shit up after the game.
Here's the 1-0. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
Here it comes on 1-1. Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Rockies offense with Colorado's manager, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
You heard about Mike T dying?
Ready with the first pitch.
The
Here
announcer.
it comes. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Rockies have made this a 2-1 ball game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best
Mike
players in
Patton,
their
my
lineup,
bad.
it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
That shit just threw me out. Like, you threw the first one and knocked it out of the park. Like, damn.
The batter, the left fielder,
David Dahl to the plate now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Now the 1-0. Fastball right back to the mound. And
There we
he'll
go.
flip on to first to record the out.
the batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Doc Ellis, I bet. I'm going to look that shit up.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Because you know what's crazy? Lately, I've been watching a lot of them. Matter of fact, lately, I've been
Bases
watching
are
a lot of
empty,
those
one man
NFL top 10 videos, and I think I'm going to start doing reactions on those.
This is line to left. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
The batter, the first baseman, Ryan McMahon.
So 2 are gone in the Rockies' half of the 5th, and Ryan McMahon digs in to bat next. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ah,
And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
Hallelujah.
Front door curve is taken. Strike 2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
A ball and 2 strikes. The count
Because
to
you know what's
Ryan
crazy?
McMahon.
I saw.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work,
saw
but
some
now
shit,
we'll see
right?
if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be
It was a
surprised to
video of
see
the,
a good slider down and away
Top
right
10
here.
rivalries.
And he takes very
NFL
close to
history,
the inside
right?
corner here. 2-2 though.
They put
And now a slider in on the
Ravens
hands, and
and
he's
Steelers
lucky that one didn't come and get him.
over.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and
Chiefs
that
and the
last
Raiders,
pitch on
like,
2-2
what?
wasn't
Okay.
even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. But the Rockies do get one back via the solo home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Rockies 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the pitcher.
I don't know why this shit lagging. I got all of my fucking bars and shit.
Pitch on the way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The center fielder, number 11, Corey Woodson.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Corey Woodson. He singled his last time up. Third baseman in tight.
I don't know why it's
protecting
lagging. I
bunt,
got
the
all
first
my
pitch.
bars and shit, bro.
Ball 1.
It's no wonder this guy's pitch count is so low. If they keep swinging on the first pitch, he's got a real chance to go deep into this one.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
You streaming today, sports show? What about you, Orman?
Skied into very shallow right. Waiting on it is Nimmo. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, number 3.
Yeah, it's my shit. I don't know what's wrong with this shit.
Digging in once again, Anton Page. First pitch of the at-bat.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this
Yo,
inning
what's
1,
up,
2,
Silo? How
3
you feeling, bro?
and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
5th inning, 2-1 our score. This one's down to 3rd. Arenado has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They still lead it 2-1.
Yeah,
Now
you know
in
what's
the
crazy
box,
though?
Tony Walter
on that same
start
shit.
things out in their half of the 6th as they look to
I don't know
shake
which one
things
I'm
up
gonna watch.
here for a
I might
lineup that,
motherfucking,
quite frankly, has been
Do a
non-existent to
reaction
date.
in the process of either
They've been
watching the draft
completely
or
overmatched to this point.
Son.
1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
0-1 the count. And now a pitch on the way.
crazy thing, I was about to throw that same shit, bro. I was just about to throw this pitch though.
Hit hard on the ground to first. Freeman's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Alex Bettinger.
So stepping in, Alec Bettinger comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Damn, that's crazy. I mean, not crazy as in crazy,
First
but
pitch
that's
of the
good
at bat
crazy.
on its way. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
I remember I did a
Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th.
A live stream for
Left side, scooped up.
I forgot who it was.
On to Freeman
I
at
forgot
first,
which
and there
game
are
it was,
two
what team it
away
was, but I did a live stream for that shit. And yeah, that shit got mad views, but YouTube got mad talking about copyright. They snatched so many of my views away and damn near took the video down. I'm like, bro.
Ready once again, Jonathan Daza. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's
I don't know why this
face,
shit lagging.
he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. 2 out, nobody on. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They still trail it here 2-1.
Yeah, that's all. And one thing I noticed about since I've been playing this baseball game, it's harder to throw a
Next up
fastball
for Los Angeles,
on the outside
Christian Carter. 1
than
for
it is
2
to
on his
throw a
line so
curve, a
far in the
slider,
game.
a 12, a knuckle curve, whatever to the outside, because why? The movement of it.
Here's the
You know what I'm
first
saying? You
pitch
can
to
tell
him.
when it's just a fastball to the outside.
This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning. So a solid single to left, and that gives him a multi-hit game here tonight. And we'll call up our Dodger leaderboard to show you that his total ranks in 3rd best on the squad. Darnell Mason will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point.
Can I get number 51, y'all? Cross your fingers. Cross your fingers. Cross your fingers.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That was it right there. I feel like that was
Good speed
it.
at
Right
first
there.
and good speed with a
feel
guy
like
at the
that-
dish.
that
Going to
was
be
the
tough
one.
to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
You ever felt like that sports show? You feel like, damn, that was that pitch.
0-1 count and the pitch.
See what I'm saying?
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs,
It's all
too.
good, man.
That's
They played me.
excellent pitching.
How's it too early? The fuck? But whatever, nigga.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first.
It's like the timing of the controller is off with the timing of the bat.
Standing in now,
pitcher.
Freddie Freeman.
See what I'm
As
saying?
with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Man, that shit is easy, bro. It's just all about the timing of the game is be tripping.
Here's the 0-1.
See, look.
Swing,
nigga,
and
what
there
you talking
it
about?
goes.
What
He
you
got
talking
all
about?
of this one.
Yeah,
Into
yeah.
the bullpen
Talking about
and
that shit is
gone.
easy, nigga. Like, the game just be cheating sometimes. That's all.
A 2-run blast off the bat of Freddie Freeman. Number 21 for him on the season. And the Dodgers move out in front now, 4-1.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Told you. it's just the dynamics of the game. It's like the algorithm of the game. Like every how many pitches or whatever that the game's algorithm say goes out the park.
Now here comes the Rocky skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight.
Like a perfect swing on the ball.
Gone after 5 1/3 here as he never really found his groove in this one.
Trails to the middle of the outfield and they catch it and it's out. You're like, wow.
Nick Anderson, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Strikeout. Like, what? Like, what? So why do you have timing on here? My thing is, why do you have timing? This is NBA or baseball, right? Or tennis. Why do you have timing on here? If I hit it on a good timing or whatever, I still miss.
So now to the plate, Kenny Lofton. This will take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0.
I'm gonna swing that.
Now
that
pitch
shit
on the way. That one's gonna find the seats. Strike one.
Yeah, see, now I can say that was very late.
The 1-1. And it's fouled away.
Don't say that was early or late. I feel like they're gonna say that's early.
One out, nobody on.
What? That's a fast ass slider then, nigga. That slider was quick as shit.
Swing in the line.
That slider
drive.
was agile as shit.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, Sports Show, that slider was
well, when you're
agile,
going as well as he is, not even
shit.
a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're going to go deep and still feel confident.
In now, Jalen Miller. And that one got a piece of him.
You hit me.
Striding in, Will Smith. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
I see.
From the stretch. Runners are at first and second with one away.
Slider was quick as shit. Like every time I'm waiting on the slider, I'm standing there for 3 months before I can swing the bat.
A bouncer to the left side. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
The pitcher, number 22,
Stepping into the box, Clayton Kershaw. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. From the stretch. This is line to left. Dahl is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the 7th. It's now 4-1 LA.
Y'all just seen Freddie Freeman talking about tell the ball, go, get out of here.
Digging in to try it again, Cesar Hernandez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Hernandez.
My bad, I plugged my phone up.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Inside, ball 1. Ooh.
Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Three and 0 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
The 3-0 pitch.
There we go. Get that shit together. Come on, man. You're hitting the motherfucking cones a little fast, nigga. Slow this motherfucker down. See? Let's put my motherfucking $200 yak on this motherfucker suit here.
And a good take
on,
there as they'll have a
together.
leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
This is only their
Yeah,
second
whatever,
base runner
nigga.
of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so
Peggy was mad
we'll see
as
if they
shit.
can get something going here.
At
Get
the
back.
plate, Nolan
Hit
Arenado.
motherfucker cones
No
a
hit
little
scoring
fast,
to
baby.
this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. First offering on its way. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And he falls behind 0-2. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Reined in. 1 there. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get the 1.
Slow as fuck,
That
bro.
was kind of a
You're
high degree
slow,
of
bro.
difficulty
Like, why
play
would
that
you-
time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
They're slow. Just
So
throw
a
it,
runner
man.
at first now with 1 away, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Well hit to right, but foul. The 0-1 delivery, and that misses 1-1.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
I don't like Jalen Miller's reaction, his fielding reaction.
Swing, and he pops him up. Carter backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, David Dahl.
If I was Jalen Miller, I would have
2 away now in
underhanded
the
that
Colorado
shit.
7th. And into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl.
Like, why? I just hate when when the fielders they just
First pitch coming,
spin
here it
all
is.
the way around just to throw a
Lays
pitch,
off
bro.
1-0.
You just
Man,
spent
this guy's
yourself
had their
all the way
number
around,
all
lost
game
about
long.
3 to
Up,
5
down,
seconds
in and out.
on the
He's
first
pitching very
throw,
well.
when you could have just threw it and saved yourself 4 seconds for the second throw. You know what I'm saying?
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
It's all good. I ain't tripping. I love my Dodgers.
2-1 to David Dahl.
Hey, a curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he
Damn,
intended.
homie. He just swung. Whatever. Damn, homie.
The 2-1. Just catches the
Thank
inside corner for strike
Thank
2.
you.
Hey, there aren't too many
Ball
power
don't
hitters
lie.
in the game that would let that pitch go by.
2 out with the man at first.
Come on, Kershaw.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1 left for Colorado. They
That's
trail
what
it
I'm saying.
4-1.
Umpires are pussies on here.
Scott Oberg gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 45, Scott Over.
I see 10 people up on here. How y'all doing? I know y'all probably ain't about to say shit, but God
So the
bless
batting
you.
order
You know what I'm
turns
saying? How
over
you feel?
now.
Oh, we
And set
back
to
at the
go,
top.
Corey Woodson.
We back at the top.
Corey Woodson.
Oh, they got Scott Oberg out
First
there
pitch
again.
of the at-bat. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Now a
Put in
right-hander
Kenley
has
Jansen.
started to get loose in the Colorado
I fucks with
bullpen.
Kenley Jansen. I ain't even gonna lie. I like his pitch form.
And it's quickly
So you gotta wait till
0-2.
that shit cross the plate, like get just close enough. You gotta keep your eye on the. Like this is how I keep my eye on the ball. I just watch the middle of the zone, but I think I should watch his arm.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting,
Next for the Dodgers,
Number 3.
Anton Hage. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels
why I
down
never
the
put
first
my phone
base
number on
line.
my YouTube.
I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
That's why I'm
Ooh,
glad I
that
made
was
my
an ugly
YouTube
swing.
a
I'm sure he's not
long-ass
gonna
time
watch
ago
that
when
one
you
on replay
didn't have
after
to
the
make
game.
a motherfucking
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
you didn't have to verify the shit through your phone number. Fuck that shit. I made this motherfucker a long ass time ago. All right, that's a bet. That's a bet. I appreciate it.
Bases are empty, one
That's
man
what I'm
out.
saying. CPU umpires don't even get the right calls.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field.
There it goes.
Looking up is Nimmo. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number
That's
14
bad, bro.
on the season
Man,
as
enjoy
they
your day,
stretch
bro.
the lead to 5-1.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
Stepping
see
in
why.
now, Christian Carter. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed
He
pitch
loved
to
that
start him
changeup, I
out.
see.
0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Line to the right side.
Whoa,
A leaping
good hit.
try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he'll get in there safely.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front
like
of it,
that one.
but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
$51. Can we go for it? Can we go for it?
At the plate, Darnell Mason.
Ah,
As he
trying to
swings and
pull
misses
back
at a
one
first
shit.
pitch fastball, 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Off the plate
Damn,
again.
that shit
It's a
just went
ball
through
and
my
a
man's
strike.
body.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
The 2-1. Hit hard to short, right to him. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, the first baseman,
Freddie Freeman will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going.
Yeah, that's why I like it too, bro. You meet new people. Motherfuckers is better than the people you already know. You feel me?
Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a ball.
The 1-0.
Nope. That's inside.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base
Of course
is
you
open.
always do,
Walk
man.
wouldn't be the
Appreciate
worst
that
thing
here.
in this spot.
I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about people that you know personally, like face to face, that you come in contact with every day.
The 2-0 pitch. On the ground for Hernandez at second base. Fielded cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 5-1. Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
back. It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Yeah, I don't know why this shit is lagging, bro. Like, I really don't.
First pitch of the at-bat. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. On the corner away, a ball and a strike.
Call that strike, fool.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
The 1-1 home. Hit hard on the ground at first. Freeman is up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan McMahon.
So striding forward now, Ryan McMahon. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Good strike, boy.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Got it.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Popped him up. Smith has a play.
Two away. Two away.
Two down.
Two away.
The catcher, number 14, Tony Walker.
So coming to the plate, Tony Walters. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch on its way. Drilled on the ground is short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're down 5-1. And here comes Dusty out toward home plate as it looks like we're going to see a double switch here. Kenley Jansen will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. KJ Harrison is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Digging in, Kenny Lofton. He's ready. Here's the first offering. That just misses off the inside for ball 1.
I think if I would switch the buttons, I wouldn't know how to. Yeah, that shit is harder.
This one almost in the books. The story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-World, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Jansen, a right-hander going 6'5". He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Now with the play,
that's why a lot of
Jalen
people
Miller.
use the
Last time
analog
up, he
to
was
shoot
hit by a pitch.
2K.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
First offering on its way.
Yeah, that's why a lot of people use the analog and not the buttons and shoot 2K. Thank you, bro.
0-1, here it comes. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Grounder down the line at third. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
How are these shits early, bro?
Here's another 1-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike three.
Now back.
Into the box now, Will Smith. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
First delivery to him on the way. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
This shit's getting on my nerves now. It's like
The 0-1 on its way. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Yeah, I
One
see
out
why
and a
some
runner
people
on
play
second
with
base.
on a certain level and shit, because the timing be off. Like,
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
fuck.
And he's safe at first, so he's aboard on the drop third strike. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike. Ready
I
for
like
another
that rule.
shot now.
If somebody
Clayton
gets a
Kershaw.
base on the wild strikeout, then they got another out. You get 4 outs instead of 3 outs. I like that.
First offering on its way.
I was that early when, whatever, when this follow through was quick. Whatever.
Here comes the 0-1. And that's lifted the other way
That's
out
what
to
I'm saying.
left.
Same fucking follow through, nigga. Stop playing, bro.
Dahl has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner.
Now batting, center fielder, Corey Woodson.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Corey Woodson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And the slider bounces, and that'll get on by. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. We've played 8 full. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Rockies 1.
I've been told that nigga to start running. Like, he ran late as shit.
Ace Curtis comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Ace Curtis.
All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, KJ Harrison. Here it comes.
Last inning.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball to the strike zone.
Okay.
Swing and a line drive, but foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
What? No.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Ready with another 2-2. Line toward the gap in left center. Page arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
A brilliant performance, Matty V, as a manager and a pitching coach. All you can ask for is your pitchers to be rock solid, and he was in this one, only allowing 1 hit.
To the plate now, Jonathan Daza, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Is so
he
poor
could really
here,
use
like,
a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
It's not really that many strikes you'll ever see on this game for real, unless you play it on motherfucking beginner.
The 0-1 on its way. Curtis has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
And the rest of them just be foul
every
balls.
manager
You gotta
and
get
pitching
them
coach,
out.
Matty
That's
V,
not
they
baseball,
love to
bro.
bring
That's
a
not how
guy
the
in
game of
that they
baseball
know one
goes.
thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this
what
guy
I'm
is
saying?
certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Page will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
2 outs already. Everybody stand up. Stand to your feet.
So
It's the
digging
last
in now,
out.
Cesar Hernandez.
Because why?
He
After
comes
this,
to
we
the
about to
plate
be
as
out.
the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch on its way. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul.
I hate this controller, bro.
Behind 0-2 now. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. This one's down to third. And that finds
See what
its
I'm
way
saying?
through for a base hit.
See what I'm saying?
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. In line for the victory is Clayton Kershaw should the lead hold. Now it's swinging a ground ball. This should do it.
Ow.
Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Los Angeles Dodgers took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Clayton Kershaw earns his 8th victory of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the
Appreciate that,
victorious
bro.
Dodgers. 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Rockies, 1 run on 2 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.
He threw 2 wild pitches. Man, thanks, Hair. Appreciate that. Thanks, Sig. Appreciate that, bro. See, look, 4 strikeouts. Like, come on. How do you go 8 innings, bro, with only 4 strikeouts? Like, come on, man. So we finished them up. So we got St. Louis left for the week to end the week out, which is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then we got Chicago, San Fran, Minnesota, and the Cubs, San Fran, Minnesota, and then the White Sox. We gonna blow the doors off these niggas. Oh, they 40 and 30. What the feezy? Damn, they 40 and 30 on here. Okay, well I did see them. They beat somebody on here. Where they might have went 16 innings with somebody and beat somebody like 1 to. I forgot what the fuck the score was. These are the only games for the day. Okay, cool. But man, that's it for today's game, man. I appreciate everybody coming through today. You know what I'm saying? I will see y'all again Sunday with some more baseball. You know what I'm saying? Because I won't be live during the draft, but I'll be here watching the draft. But I appreciate everybody for coming through, man. I'm your host, Dirty Creek Sports, man. I'm your boy. Peace and love. Can't forget that. I'm out, dog.